You to the Winnipeg Arena for an exciting classic wrestling match from the past.
The winners of this bout have been guaranteed a shot at the World Tag Team Championship. Now held by Jesse Ventura and Adrian Adonis. Jimmy Brunzell getting double teamed pretty good over there. Tough for the referee to handle these tag team matches, especially when you've got a pair like Bockwinkel and Stevens, and then Bobby Heenan in their corner. Well, Brunzell tried to double up on those calls. He drags Ray Stevens all the way across the ring to get his pin, or tag, I should say, on partner Greg Gagne. Greg now taking over where Jimmy Brunzell left off. Third man of the ring, referee Dave Muir. I was at quite an event this past week. Greg's father, Vern Gagne, with his final title defense in front of 18,000 fans down in St. Paul, Minnesota. The first man ever in the history of professional wrestling to retire with the World's Heavyweight Championship. Quite an event indeed. It was virtually the who's who of professional wrestling in attendance for what was billed the Night of the Champion. Greg Gagne working on Ray Stevens. He's had Stevens tied up now for going on a couple of minutes. Stevens, in the worst way, could use a tag. To get a little rest. A little R&R. Bobby Heenan over in the corner talking to Stevens. That line of communication kept open throughout all of the matches that either Ray Stevens, Nick Bockwinkel, Pat Patterson, Blackjack Lanza, Big Bad Bob Duncombe, any of the members of the Bobby Heenan family, there's always that continuous dialogue between those men as competitors and the man that manages them, Bobby Heenan. Well, fans, I'm certain you got a things are moving here tonight. Tag team action aplenty. Greg Gagne with the toe-hold. Bockwinkel sticks his head in there, and Jimmy Brunzell gives him a little grief with those ropes. Bockwinkel threatening on Greg Gagne. We're at 10 minutes, 10. Gagne, 217 pounds, not that long ago that he and his partner Jimmy Brunzell were tag team champions. That goes back to 1977. They subsequently lost the titles, actually forfeited the titles to Pat Patterson and Ray Stevens, the man who is down to the mat right now. Stevens and Patterson in turn losing the belts to Mad Dog Vachon and Vern Gagne. And then back on July 29th of 1979, Adrian Adonis, Jesse Ventura, capturing the World Tag Team Championship belts again by forfeit from Vern Gagne and Mad Dog Vachon. Make that July 29th of 1980. Well, there's a tag. Greg Gagne to Jimmy Brunzell, and Brunzell comes in and goes to work on Ray Stevens. I'll say it again. I said it before. Stevens desperately needs a tag. Right now, a little planning and scheming over in the Stevens Bockwinkel corner. Conversation there between Bockwinkel and Bobby Heenan. There's a fair warning from referee Dave Meir on a 2-count. Jimmy Brunzell trying for a pin on Ray Stevens. The winner of this one, they get a shot at the World Tag Team Championship. Step over, toe hold. Figure 4. Oh! Bockwinkel came into the ring, kicked Jimmy Brunzell right on the forehead. That could have been the swan song for Ray Stevens. That figure 4, simply unbearable. Now Bockwinkel from outside the ropes going to work on Jimmy Brunzell, and now a legal tag. Stevens to Bockwinkel, and a slam into the turnbuckle. Bockwinkel, a former world's heavyweight champ, obviously #1 contender for a world title belt that at the time of this taping is in limbo. Another slam into that top turnbuckle at this side of the ring. Nick Bockwinkel really dishing it out to Jimmy Brunzell. Well, there's double teaming from Stevens and Bockwinkel. Greg Gagne illegally in that ring, hustling over to try help his partner out. But in the meantime, Ray Stevens just being brutal. He lashes repeatedly at Jimmy Brunzell. Now they've got that tag rope around Brunzell's neck, around his throat. They're choking him. Boy, young Gagne is hot.
Gagne, what the hell are you doing? You're not driving the
A side headlock, Nick Bockwinkel to Jimmy Brunzell. He just nailed him with that karate chop into the windpipe. Brunzell with a kick out to avoid a pin at the hands of Nick Bockwinkel. Now Bockwinkel with Brunzell over that top rope. Whips him off as it catapults Jimmy Brunzell back to the mat. A 2-count and a shoulder roll for Brunzell. There's a knee lift to the side of the ribs. Brunzell comes back with a shot to the midsection, but Bockwinkel counters immediately with that karate shot to the windpipe, and now Bockwinkel gets the attention of the referee. Greg Gagne over here. Referee goes after him, ignoring the action. A very counterproductive situation for the High Flyers. We're at 15 minutes, 15. Bockwinkel, the series of blows to Brunzell, and a tag from Bockwinkel to Stevens. And now the man they call the Crippler from the Bay Area, San Francisco, California, Ray Stevens. Stevens has done it all. Race car driver. He runs the rodeo circuit. Drives motorcycles, dirt bikes in competition. And of course, an absolute legend in professional wrestling. Ray Stevens getting the best of Jimmy Brunzell. Brunzell trying to counter. Now Bockwinkel gets into the act. You can see it. Dave Muir, the referee, certainly has got his hands full. Coast to coast and border to border throughout the United States, Canada, and overseas. With All-Star and World Championship Wrestling. Special hello to the great fans watching in Toronto, Weston, Brampton, Terracotta, Ontario. Good to have you great fans with us. Jimmy Brunzell, a great collegiate football player. Well, you saw what happened there. Injustice, if you will. You know, you're just about compelled to have two referees for this kind of a match. Kind of tag team competition. Greg Gagne just furious at the referee. Bobby Heenan pointing a finger and laughing. Well, there was a shot of a three-time manager of the year in the AWA. Now a tag from Nick Bockwinkel to Ray Stevens. Stevens with a front face lock on Jimmy Brunzell. Greg Gagne looking on very intently from the Brunzell-Gagne corner. His partner would use the tag in the worst way. Brunzell somehow managing to come up with a shot to the midsection of Ray Stevens. There is the side headlock. Into the ropes, off he comes, head-on collision. Both men are down. And out, at least for the time being. There'll be a 10 count on this. Somebody has got to respond. Well, Brunzell didn't know what he was doing. He tried tagging Bockwinkel. Now Greg Gagne gets in the ring. Stevens. The two legal men, I should point out, in the ring right now are Jim Brunzell and Ray Stevens. Those are the two legal men. We're at 15 minutes, 15. Crippler Stevens off that top rope. Well, there's the tag, and here comes high flyer Greg Gagne. A whip and the turnbuckle. a flat toe. And across the forehead of Nick Bockwinkel. Stevens scampers for safety and comfort. He manages to get out of the ring. A whip of Bockwinkel into the turnbuckles from Greg Gagne.
Stevens is in.
There's a knee lift. Bobby Heenan with a worried expression on his face, no doubt about it. His men are in deep trouble right now. Shot to the side of the ribs. Gagne's taking on all comers. He just dragged Ray Stevens out of the corner, picks him up, nails him with a body slam. Jim Brunzell going after Bockwinkel. Greg trying to come up with a flying knee drop. Stevens rolled it out of the way, and now Gagne has hurt himself, nursing that right knee. There's always the danger of a blow like that. Ligaments, cartilage. Ray Stevens striking Greg Gagne and slamming that leg of his into the turn, actually into the ring post. Again, Stevens scampers back to the apron. And here comes Bockwinkel. Here comes Bockwinkel now, working on that left leg, slamming it into the ring post. Boy, Jimmy Brunzell is hot. Oh. There's Bockwinkel with a right to the side of the head of Brunzell. He falls off the ring apron. Flying mare by Bockwinkel. Now Bockwinkel tries for the figure four leg lock. He tries for the figure four leg lock. Submission hold. They tell me one of the most painful in professional wrestling. There's Brunzell coming in a kickoff. 18 minutes deep into this tag team bout with the winners to get a shot, virtually guaranteed a shot at the World Tag Team Champions. Brunzell illegally in that ring, but of course you got to fight fire with fire. So many times Bockwinkel and Stevens have been in there illegally. Uh-oh, watch out. This one should be barred. Bockwinkel trying to set Gagne up for that pile driver. Can he get it done? He's got him up. There's the pile driver. That one should be barred. Necks have been broken. Men have been paralyzed because of that move. It should be barred. That's like the top rope rule. I think that pile driver should be barred. Bockwinkel, very woozy at this time. Here comes Greg Gagne, takes him into the ropes. 1, 2. A shoulder roll and a kick out for Bockwinkel. Tremendous move by Greg Gagne. He had him for a strong 2 count. Bockwinkel threatening, but Gagne nails him in the midsection. And again, Bockwinkel trying to set Greg Gagne up with that pile driver. Back body slam. 1, 2. And again a kick out. A whip into the turnbuckle. Here comes the Gagne sleeper. 20 minutes. 20. Oh, my word. Bobby Heenan gets into the act. 1, 2. Well, I've got AWA troubleshooter Al DeRusha with me. Now the Singapore sleeper of Nick Bockwinkel. This is something he brought back from the Orient in December. Gagne runs Bockwinkel back into the turnbuckle, luckily enough to break that Singapore sleeper. into the ropes, up and over to the box, back body slam. Ray Stevens in there. Brunzell slams him. A flying drop kick as Brunzell goes high in the air. Bockwinkel down twice. 1, 2, 3. By virtue of this win. Ladies and gentlemen, your winners at 21-11, high flyers Greg Gagne and Jimmy Brunzell. The winners at 21-11, Gagne and Brunzell. Well, a very exciting match. Bobby Heenan showing his disapproval. Both Stevens and Bockwinkel still down on the mat. Very popular outcome as far as these fans are concerned. Now here comes Greg Gagne and Jim Brunzell after Bobby Heenan. Bockwinkel ask for any more. Brunzell with a flying drop kick to Stevens. Something else. Big win for them. To repeat now, young Gagne and Brunzell guaranteed a shot at the World Tag Team Championship by virtue of this win tonight. Now listen to the crowd. The chant of Weasel.